Hello, good morning. It's kind of gloomy outside. The sun is like peeking in and out of the clouds. We have a hurricane coming up the east coast. Thank goddess we're in the northeast section of the country, but still, we are going to be hit with rain as we normally are when a hurricane is coming. Sorry. I'm tired, I'm spacey, I'm naturally blah right now because of how gloomy it is. And I keep on staring out the window because every so often the wind will blow and the trees are moving. And, that's what I keep on staring at, the two trees across the street and the window in front of our apartment. So yeah, just showing you what I'm staring at because I keep on looking out the damn window and I don't know. But, anyway, the main point of this, video is to talk about crystal words. I'm not an expert. I literally just did my first one yesterday. But I just basically want to share with you what I did and how I went about it and everything else. So, I noticed that when Olivia posted, the video of her first crystal grid, I kind of saw it and I wasn't really that interested, even though I love crystals and stones. I didn't, I didn't sit down and watch it. For some reason, it didn't intrigue me that much, mainly because, I didn't know what the hell it was, or what it was for. But, I've slowly gotten, interested in it, and it's like, okay, well, as I said, I love stones and crystals. It's like, what the hell is this thing? What is it for? What does it do? Yada, yada, yada. And, so I watched her video, finally. And then I watched the other one that she posted not too long ago. And I watched some other ones from some other people. I forget who they are. Sorry. And then I did watch, Jeremy Pagan 94. I remember watching his. But there are some others that I don't know who they are because I've never watched them before. But, so yeah, yesterday I had asked the two questions that basically I didn't know the answer to because the videos that I'd seen, people were using crystal wands, and surprisingly enough, I do not have one yet. I want one, but I don't have one yet. So I asked about that, if you have to use a crystal wand in order to weave the energy. Which, I kind of figured that the answer would have been no, but I wanted to ask anyway, just in case. And Olivia chimed in, and basically her and some other people had stated that, that pretty much any crystal point would do, because I'd asked if I can possibly use a Shiva Lingam, which is the elongated, phallic-shaped stone from India, or, I have an oval elongated moonstone. I was wondering if I can possibly use that, or some other points, and it said that pretty much any point would do. So, as I said, I kind of figured, but I wanted to ask anyway. And then the first question that I had asked was if you could use geodes, because I love dragons, as most of you already know. I am on the Draconic path of Wicca, and so basically the geode is symbolic of the dragon cave. So yeah, I wanted to know about that, and they said, yeah, sure, why not? So that's good. And also geodes, because of the fact that they're like almost like shelled in, they can be used for protection, so that's a good thing. And some other stuff, I forgot what it was, but anyway, I keep rambling, and so I'm gonna show you what I have here. So yeah, I wanted to do something else I want to do some other stones, but I didn't have enough of each one, even though I could have done it with less stones. But I want to have a nice pattern going on, considering that was my first one. I want to get a feel for it, and yeah, happy, joy, and here we go. This is the point that I used in order to weave the energy, and I actually found it in front of Dana's picture on my altar, because I had forgotten that was there. So I walked past it, and it's like, hey, that would be perfect. And here we have, I love this Flourite. Unfortunately, I can't touch the stone in order to turn it to show you the colors. But, oh, there you go. That's just one part of the Flourite. I know I have a picture of it on my Facebook, but you can see the colors of the purple and green. I love this Flourite. But anyway, the Flourite that I have is for healing, because of the colors inside it. It can be used for emotional, spiritual, and mental healing. So I want to fill the home with healing energy. And I have 5 quartz. I don't know if you can see the pattern going on between the stones. I sure hope that you do. And I have 3 rose quartz and amethyst. For some reason, this one up at the top, I saw it, and for some reason I got super excited. Well, not really super excited, but I kind of had like a pressure on my chest, and I was holding it, and it's like, for some reason I felt really connected to it, and I typically don't have that reaction to stones. So I basically had to use it in my grid, so I put it at the top point. So the quartz I had charged for harmony. The rose quartz, obviously love, unconditional love actually, and the amethyst is for happiness, because the energy in our apartment keeps on fluctuating between happy and he's stressed out. He's usually very frustrated, and he's overworked, and sorry, and you know, he's had some past issues that I'm not going to talk about because it's just not appropriate and not my place to say. But I basically wanted to, not just for him, but in the home in general, even though we're the only 2 living here, I had stated when I was charging each stone that after I mentioned what my intent was in order to fill this home and the people who live within it to be filled with whatever energy or intent that I was charging it with. So far so good. You know, everything's been calm. Like I said, I just did it yesterday, and he had noticed it. We went over to his parents' place, and I had told him that, you know, it can't be moved, because if it does, then I had to build it back up. And it's like, even though it's not a difficult process, it's just time consuming. I don't even know how long it took me in order to cleanse, charge, and set up the grid, and weave the energy and whatnot. But when I first weaved the energy, I had started at the point, and then I went out, and I went counterclockwise in order to get rid of the negative energy. And I went to each point, and I said that, you know, I want to cleanse this home of all negative energy, yada yada yada. And then once I did one round of that, then I went clockwise, and then I did the weaving in and out, and I did that like, I think I did it like 5 times in order to pretty much because I had like 5 quartz and then 5 of the other stones, so I don't know why, I just kept with the 5, so whatever. And it's also kind of like the 5 points of the pentagram or pentacle, as it's, yeah, whatever. So yeah, it was good. It went good, even though I kind of screwed up, but I didn't screw up on weaving it. But yeah, I just basically had to get used to it, but thank you to the people who hadn't posted up their crystal garden videos, because now I have, it's kind of like, I thought about yesterday, it's kind of like candle magic, except you're using stones, and you're using more stones than what you would from candle magic, and it's kind of like setting in your intent and weaving the energy. It's kind of like lighting the candle. And then you leave it alone to burn, but in this case you're just leaving it alone until you set your goal. So yeah. Sorry, I'm being very, very random. Well, actually not that random. It can be a whole lot worse. Got my big mug of coffee I desperately need. So, yeah, I think that's that. I didn't ramble too much, so yay. I still have to write out all the stuff that I've been doing for the past couple of days. As for you who are interested in Draconic Wicca, or dragons in general, as I'm not going to try and, get any of you on the path, because, like I said, it's something that you have to feel connected to, just like any other tradition or religion, spirituality, whatever you want to call it. But I already asked some people if they want me not to post up the information that I'm getting, even though unfortunately the only source that I'm getting it from is DJ Conway's Mystical Dragon Magick, but it's basically just notes and not the whole entire book, so it's basically all summarized. And I'm slowly gathering more information as I go along and as I experience them myself. So, once I get used to doing the draconic rituals, or dragon rituals, whatever, what do you call it? Then I will videotape either one or two of them, I don't know. And I will break up the notes into different videos, such as, the elements, the clans, the sub-clans, because they have a lot of clans. Well, not a whole lot, but they have like two main separate clans, and then they have the other clans, and clans upon clans. It's kind of like being human and having your tribes, so just to give you basic understanding of what that is. So I'll post up videos about the information that I'm gathering. Be patient with me, because like I said before, I am learning as I go along and do these videos and inform you guys as well. So I don't claim to be an expert whatsoever, but I am trying my damnedest. If you ask questions, I will try and get you the answers. Because then it also helped me along my path on learning more things. So I am very open to questions. Just don't ask me stupid questions. I don't like stupid, ignorant questions. Anything general that you're going to ask me, please research it first. That's all that I ask. And then if it doesn't answer your question, then please ask me. Because it's kind of like asking, what is Wicca? Where you have like thousands of resources on what is Wicca? I'm sorry, I'm ranting and venting, but yeah. I'm done. If I have anything else to add, I will do it in a separate video. Thank you for watching, you guys. Hopefully any of you who are on the East Coast and experiencing any type of issues with Hurricane Irene, hopefully you are all safe and sound, and may Goddess protect you. And thank you for watching, and Goddess bless. Have a great day.